gorgeous. Good morning. Knowledge here. Thanks for joining me today. I needed to get out. So there's been a lot of restrictions going around in my state, and we're still allowed to get out and do local hikes. So I'm about 15 minutes away, and I've just been itching to get out and do some backpacking. So I figured I would do a day hike. I'm going to do about 15 to 20 miles today in this local wildlife refuge near my home. And then I'm going to head home and trade in the backcountry for the backyard. I'm gonna set up my hammock and camp in the woods behind my house tonight. So this video will be a little different from everything else I've done in the past. But I get it. You're all probably going just as crazy as I am right now. And I've gotten a lot of great feedback and messages from a lot of you saying how much you've enjoyed my videos during this difficult time for all of us. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching them. And so I just wanted to put together something just to help you all pass the time a little bit more. And help you all get through this. You know, this is definitely going to help me get through it too. Feels so good to be out here. I definitely needed this. So this refuge is a little over 4,000 acres, 4,400 I believe, and it connects a couple of towns, including my own, and there are many, many trails all throughout this preserve. It was all bought over the years by Connecticut Senator George McLean, and when he passed away in the 1930s, he ended up giving all of this land to the McLean Fund, and it is now open to the public for everyone to enjoy. It's also considered a National Historic Landmark. And the trail that we're on right now is part of the LKD backpacking loop that I put together a few years ago. This wildlife refuge is also heavily populated with black bears. And I have seen them out here often. Love seeing them whenever I'm out. And I don't know, maybe I'll see one today. first climb. That was Bissell Brook that I just was passing back there. It's one of a couple tributaries to the Farmington River. So that was Spring Pond. It's absolutely beautiful there in the fall. And over here is Spring Pond Cabin. So let's go check that out. It's pretty cool in here. We're gonna make another climb. We're gonna head over to Summit Overlook. There's some old farm equipment. So beautiful in here. There's a wolf tree. All right, so I'm making my way up to the summit now. Love this area. A lot of it was carved out by glaciers, and this area I'm going through now is all volcanic trap rock. Just through the trees there's the Metacomet Ridge, part of the New England National Scenic Trail. All right, let's climb up to the summit. getting pretty windy up here, so I'm gonna lower my exposure and have a snack. Here's the official summit. From the summit here, it's very tough to see, but if you look right in the center frame of the video right now, right through the trees there, that is Mount Greylock, highest peak in Massachusetts and part of the Appalachian Trail. I cannot wait to get back out on the AT. I've had to postpone a few trips with groups out there, and I had a couple of trips planned myself out on the AT, and I have a huge amount of respect for the Appalachian Trail Conservancy and all of the trail towns and communities, everyone that supported me on my hike on the AT, and all of the other hikers out there. So when they requested to have everybody get off of the trail temporarily while this whole mess passes for all of us, I listened to that request. I haven't been out on the AT for a while now. Can't wait to get back out there. That place always holds a special spot in my heart. This whole virus sucks. I feel so bad for everyone that's affected, and all of the changes that it's made to all of our lives. It's just very unprecedented, and it's super challenging. But we'll get through it all together, and our trips are going to be just that much sweeter once we're able to get out there again. So out of respect to everyone, that's why I've been sticking around close to home, staying home a lot, and getting out every once in a while just for sanity. So these big day hikes, they weren't what I exactly had in mind for my trips and for conditioning for the Allegheny 100, because that is still taking place at the moment, unless they decide to postpone and cancel. But we'll see where things are in the next few weeks. But I'm hopeful. So I have my pack loaded up with everything inside of it that I'm planning on bringing with me for the challenge this year, and kind of playing it as if I were out on a real backpacking trip right now. I'm just gonna have fun with it today on this hike and just have a great time tonight behind my house in the woods. I'm very lucky to have the land behind my property that I do, and take advantage of it. If I didn't have that, I would have still set up my tent in my backyard. Enough of my rant. I appreciate you guys listening to that in this video, and I'm gonna keep on with my hike. Pack is feeling great. Super happy with it. got a long way to go, but hike like another 4.5, 5 miles over to one of my favorite spots, the Cascades. Alright, we're almost at the Cascades. Probably hear it in the video now. It is flowing today. And this is part of the LKD backpacking loop. Wow. So worth it. Alright, time to backtrack. Got like another 5 miles to go back to the car. And I'm gonna head home, set up camp in the woods behind the house. And have a great night of sleep outside. All right, so I'm in the woods behind my home, and I'm gonna find a spot to set up the hammock for the night. All right. Feels so good to be out here tonight. Let's see. I'm all set up. I have the light AF tarp. It's supposed to possibly rain tonight, but most likely not. If it does, I do have the doors. And it's supposed to get down to about 40 degrees tonight, so I'm pretty confident that I'll be okay with the Hammock Gear Phoenix 40. And I do also have my double black diamond quilt. And I have the Thermarest Z seat. And I have my Mountain Hardware Ghost Whisperer on top of a 200 weight merino wool base layer shirt for sleeping in, so I should be pretty comfortable with that. What a great day. It's good to get out and hike a little bit, and I know this isn't backpacking because I'm close to home in the woods behind my house, but still feels good to be outside. Thanks for joining me today. Tomorrow I'll get up and have some coffee, and I'm gonna pack everything up. See you in the morning. Good morning. Felt so good to be out here last night, and I slept really well. Had a few raindrops, not anything too significant, so I didn't need to close the doors at all in the tarp. Ended up just keeping it pitched as the way that it was last night. Under quilt worked really well. Got down to about 39 degrees, but I stayed very warm with Ghost Whisperer, and I have the 200 weight merino wool shirt, and the 40 degree Costco quilt worked really well, and I was very comfortable. So I'm gonna fire up the BRS, make some coffee, and pack everything up. I'd like to thank all of you for watching this video. I hope you found this enjoyable and that it helped you cope with everything we're in and help you pass some of the time. All right, until the next one, see you on the trail.